up, you guys? All right, so I did the same thing again, and I completely forgot to record anything when I played last, so we missed the end of Act 2, but that's okay. We're gonna pick it up at the very beginning of Act 3. So we haven't really missed a whole lot, and hopefully we'll figure it out as we go along. But here we go. Let's get going. All right, so we are now on Act 3. And we have a couple pieces of evidence to look at, so let's do that. We have a crime scene report and Claire's arrest report. And in the end of the last act, we found out that Dr. Dekker had actually resigned from his position, which was this letter. Short and sweet. All right, so let's take a look at Claire's arrest report, because for some reason she was arrested, so let's check that out. Oh, that's right. She got arrested because she stabbed her husband. It says that her husband is dead. But I thought that her husband was still alive. Is that what Claire's big issue is? Is that she's in denial that her husband's dead, or that she killed her husband, maybe? And if that's the case, why is she not in an asylum? Okay. Oh, wait. Steak knife, blood, dead man, husband, neighbor. Okay. Let's look at the crime scene report. Interesting. All right, Claire, you have been a naughty woman. Let's ask you a question. Hello, Claire.
I've been to the lake house regularly, keeping an eye on David. I saw the girl again, the one I told you about. She was playing outside.
David's dead.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay. Let's change the questions. Tell me about the girl.
I don't know, Doctor.
Oh. What about the little girl?
Think, Doctor, think. Use your brain.
I am using my brain, woman. Oh, that's a good idea. There's nothing in my notes. Okay, hint? What do you know about the paper spike that was used to kill the doctor?
It sounds to me as if Dr. Dekker's murder was a spur-of-the-moment thing. If you were planning to kill someone, you'd bring a weapon with you, wouldn't you? I imagine that the paper spike made a very good weapon, though. It could look quite menacing, glinting in the moonlight.
If she turns out to be the killer, I'm going to be so disappointed because she's my favorite. Why would it be impressive?
Sorry.
Tell me about your arrest report, because it says your husband's dead and you've been talking to me about this whole time.
It makes for interesting reading, doesn't it? I can tell you're dying to ask me about it.
I am. Tell me about David.
Try asking me something I might know.
Oh, is David dead?
I don't know what you're after, but I don't know anything about that.
I'm pretty sure you would. The report says David says, well, your husband is dead.
I'm getting tired of all these questions. I'm getting tired of everything.
Well, kill yourself. Oh, shit. And didn't you say your sessions were always in the morning?
That's not relevant here.
Yes, it is.
I'm afraid I don't know the answer to that.
Bitch, you're killing me. This one's tough. Why isn't it relevant?
Think, Doctor, think.
Oh, hint. The report says you were arrested for murder.
That's what it says. I can see you're confused.
Very.
The police say that David is dead, fatally wounded when I stabbed him. The coroner says that David is dead. Everyone says that David is dead. There was even a funeral. But I know he's alive.
Oh my God. So she is a Looney Tune. How is he alive? I guess she sees dead people.
You tell me. What could possibly explain that?
Is he a ghost?
I assure you, David is not a ghost. I've touched him.
Did he fake his death?
I'm afraid I don't know the answer to that.
Ugh. How do you know he's alive? Oh. Hint. Did you intend to fatally wound David?
David wanted to have a talk about our relationship. Not something any married person wants to hear. He said he'd been with Iris for about a year and that he loved her. He said he didn't love me anymore. Which I know is a lie. You don't just fall out of love with somebody. I reacted badly. I grabbed the nearest weapon I could find, which happened to be the steak knife, and stabbed him with it. There was so much blood. I instantly regretted it.
I can't imagine why. How did you fix him?
It was about a week later. I brought David back to life.
Oh my God.
Not with voodoo, not with virginal sacrifice. I just willed it to happen, and it did. Dr. Dekker told me it was possible, but only if you're not buried. He says once you're in the ground, there's no coming back. But until then, you have a chance at resurrection.
What? Why did Dr. Dekker tell you that?
It's not relevant here.
I don't know. I don't even know how to word that. I'm speechless. Let's check out the notes. Why would you say moonlight?
So quick to jump to conclusion, Doctor. Obviously, I meant sunlight.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I don't know, Doctor.
Why are you lying to me, lady? Where is David now?
At the lake house. He doesn't move from there. For good reason.
Why doesn't he move from there?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. What I meant to say is that David never leaves the vicinity of the lake house. I think his hunting would be severely restricted by trying to do it from the kitchen window.
Ew, okay. Why does he still hunt? Like, how? How would he hunt? Is he a werewolf? What's going on?
I don't know what you're after.
I guess he's not a werewolf. How did you bring him back?
Yes, resurrection. But now that I've seen the results, I don't think there's anything holy about it.
No shit.
Reanimation is more an accurate term. Like
Ew.
an evil necromancer raising things from the dead.
Oh, that's so weird. Tell me about necromancy.
David was dazed and confused when I brought him back to life, as you'd expect. He was scared. He didn't want me to go near him at first, which is understandable, as I did kill him. But I didn't really succeed in bringing him back. He wasn't a big talker before, but even monosyllabic words were more than what he seemed able to give me.
This is so Game of Thrones right now. What does David talk about now?
Sorry.
Ugh. How could there be a funeral if David isn't dead?
He's buried at Henley Church. You can go see for yourself. There's even a headstone. One of your other patients was a pallbearer. I never forget her face. You should ask him.
It's no wonder, really, that Bryce is so fucked up. He has to deal with all these patients on top of his other craziness. Do you know Bryce?
Smuggling a body out of a funeral can be difficult, unless you pay the right people.
Did you pay Bryce? Oh, okay. I'm definitely gonna have to ask him about that, I assume. Yep. Okay. How did you smuggle the body?
I'm getting tired of all these questions.
I don't care, girl. You just told me you brought somebody back to life and then smuggled their body out of a funeral home to do it, bitch. We're talking. What were the results of the resurrection?
I think his brain was already decaying during the week that he was dead. Important bits. So when I brought him back to life, I didn't heal him completely. Just gave him life in the state he was in. I mean, he's hunting and killing things and trying to roast them on fires he can only light with matches, but that's about it. He's your basic Neanderthal. So I have a problem.
I can imagine. What is the problem? You gotta kill him?
I'm being charged with murder because the police don't know he's still alive, and I can't get David to vouch for me for obvious reasons. I think it would raise quite a few more questions than answers, which is why I'm hoping that you'd be able to help me.
Help you how, you Looney
Considering
Tune?
the circumstances, I'd be grateful if you could see your way to declaring me temporarily insane at the time of the murder. To lessen my sentence. Because I'm not a killer. But I can't prove otherwise.
Fuck no!
You don't still think I'm a killer, do you, Doctor?
Yeah, bitch! Yes, I do think you're a killer, you psycho.
At worst, it's manslaughter. I didn't mean to kill him, I just stabbed him a bit. And although he was dead for a week, I brought him back to life. Does this mean you won't help me?
Yeah, it means I'm not gonna...
temporarily insane?
Bitch, you need to go to an asylum. No, I'm not going to help you.
Try asking me something I might know.
Oh. Yes, that means I won't help. I won't help you.
I don't know anything about that.
Good for you. No.
I'm afraid I don't know.
No, I won't declare you temporarily insane.
I'm going to pretend that I didn't hear that. Let's have a few more sessions before you seal our fates. Or is it that you want something else? Like Dr. Dekker did?
Ew! No, I don't want something else.
Dr. Dekker teased me mercilessly about my alleged ability. He didn't believe I'd reanimated David. Once, he presented me with a dead mouse and commanded me to give it life again. I didn't, of course. It's not something I'd throw around lightly. He changed his mind about me eventually. And then he mentioned the girl.
How did he change his mind?
Dr. Dekker asked if I could prove David wasn't dead, so I took him to the lake house. He saw that I was telling the truth. I can take you to see him too, if you like.
I would love
Would you like to see David, Doctor?
Yes, I'd love to see David.
Very well. In our next session.
Awesome. I'm ready for it. What girl did Dr. Dekker tell you about?
He told me he'd locked up a girl in the basement of his house.
What?
Just for me. And he asked me to reanimate her. It was Iris.
Oh my
I said I
god.
couldn't reanimate something that wasn't dead, and he said that wouldn't be a problem. So
Oh.
I agreed. I just played along. I was hoping it wasn't real. I assumed it wasn't real. But he was offering me what I wanted. A temporary insanity diagnosis.
Did Dr. Dekker kill Iris?
It didn't happen. Dr. Dekker called me from his house to cancel. He was furious. He said that Iris had escaped, and he blamed me for it. He said that I must have set her free after he told me about her. I knew it was all lies anyways. He was obviously titillating himself by reprimanding me. He knew I'd never want to speak to Iris again, so I couldn't prove it either way.
This is crazy as fuck. All right, we're done with Claire. I'm a little concerned now. All right, let's talk to Bryce and see what he has to say about smuggling a body. Hello, Bryce.
Hello, Doctor. I've been thinking about our last session, and I just wanted you to know that I'm not a bad person. I know taking naked photographs is wrong.
Uh-huh.
But you don't know what it's like until you face the same temptation. I'm assuming you don't know what it's like.
Oh, I don't
Do you
know.
have an extra hour, Doctor?
I do not have an extra hour. However, you nasty. No, I don't have an extra hour.
Thank God for that. There's someone else in my hour. A hooded figure. Watching me and following me. I followed it too.
Where do you follow it to?
Whatever it is that's following me, it doesn't want to catch me yet. If I move towards it, it runs away. And when I follow it past temptations. A bar brawl, an open till, an open bedroom window. Like it's testing me.
Oh. Why is it testing you?
I think that I'm becoming a good person, Doctor. I'm ashamed of some of the things I've done, but I'm getting better. The hooded figure, it's testing my morals. Judging me. For what? I don't know.
Tell me about smuggling bodies.
Nobody gave me the memo that Claire was telling everybody about our arrangement. Sometimes a few slip out the back for student use too. These things happen in all cemeteries. It's best not to broadcast it.
How long have you been smuggling? Oh, okay. Why are you being tempted?
Don't know. Thank God for that. There's someone else in my hour. A hooded figure. Watching me and following me. I followed it too.
Do you know who the hooded figure is?
I don't know who it is. My initial thought was that it was you. That I told you about my affliction and somehow you'd got it too. Now I think maybe it's the military or some organization that wants to use the hour themselves.
I should have told him I had an extra
maybe
hour.
It's Dr. Dekker risen from the dead.
Ooh.
I need to talk to you about him.
Okay, tell me about Dr. Dekker.
I spied on Dr. Dekker not long before he was murdered. I'm not sure I should tell you what I saw in his basement.
A girl. We already know that. We established this already. Was it Iris?
I don't know.
Was it a girl?
In simple terms, I've got nothing to say.
Ugh. Did Dr. Dekker have a girl in his basement?
I'd been feeling uneasy with Dr. Dekker for some time. I mentioned how he'd changed before, so I began spying on him at home. One night, the basement door was open, and Dekker was returning upstairs. I skipped past him, and there she was, a girl. It was difficult to tell, it was dark, and she was chained.
Y'all are all some fucked up people. I mean, fucking craziness loves company, I guess. Who was the girl?
No. You have an interesting aura, Doctor.
Great. Did you talk to the girl?
I've nothing interesting to say about that.
Ugh. Why was she chained up?
No.
Damn it. What did you do with the chained girl?
I removed the chains, dressed her, and sat her in the police station. There's no evidence, though. No evidence of what he'd done. But she was free. I saved her. I'm not evil. I destroyed evil.
Okay. How did you destroy evil?
I believe that Dr. Dekker was a truly evil man, and so should you. I know you record these sessions, Doctor.
Something like that.
I'm not going to be filmed saying I wanted him dead. But I
You-
did. And so
You just
did
did.
And Doctor, if I wanted to kill anyone, I'd do it in the midnight hour, wouldn't I? And when was Dekker murdered?
I don't like. He's so creepy. Did you smuggle Dr. Dekker's body? No. What do you know about the paper spike?
Dr. Dekker frequently used that paper spike on his desk as an example. I'm sure he did it with the other patients too. He'd make me look at it, touch the point to see how sharp it was. He'd tell me that because I think it's sharp, it will hurt me. But if I thought it was nothing, it could pass right through my hand.
Oh, really? Did it pass through your hand?
In the last couple of sessions I had with him, he put the spike through his hand. He'd be grinning at me while he was doing it. No blood, no nothing. He tried to make me do the same, but I wouldn't.
I'm sorry. Literally, all y'all are just fucking crazy. Let's look at my notes. To a police station, yeah? What police station?
I don't know what you're getting at.
Why did you take the girl to a police station?
That means nothing to me.
What happened at the window?
I looked in. Watching other people is somehow built into our genes, Doctor.
You're
There
just
was
a
an old woman
peeping
in bed.
Tom.
I went inside.
Ugh.
Her bed covers were smoking. I think she'd fallen asleep holding a cigarette. I took the covers and put them in the bath. She'd have died otherwise. And no, I didn't take any pictures.
Good. You fucking pervert. Do you know the woman?
Is that supposed to mean something?
I guess not. Why were her bedclothes smoking?
Is that supposed to mean something?
Why didn't you take any pictures, pervy person?
That means nothing to me.
Ugh, hint. Why would the military be following you?
I'm surprised I haven't been approached earlier. I mean, my skills in the military. Special ops would be a breeze, wouldn't it? Waltz in past everyone during the midnight hour, get whatever you want, and return to friendly soil. It also makes me think that they might already know all of that, and that they want to get rid of me in case I tell anyone else. Would you do something for me if they get me?
Sure.
In simple terms.
Oh. Yes, I'll do wait, what do you want me to do? Might be a better question to ask first.
No. You have an interesting aura, Doctor.
Great. Alright. Yes, I'll do... I don't know, I want to agree to this. For you.
Would you tell Jessica I love her? She didn't really know me that well, but I did love her. And also,
Ew.
there's a hard drive in the bottom drawer of her
Oh,
drinks
God.
cabinet. Please destroy it. Please, don't look at it.
Oh, God. Ew. 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 What's on the hard drive?
There's a hard drive with all the pictures I've ever taken on it. The one in the bottom drawer of my drinks cabinet. Don't let Jessica see it.
Oh, boy. Why do you love Jessica?
Jessica is a beautiful woman. I've not spied on her since the incident we talked about. I have real feelings for her, Doctor. We've never connected.
If he wasn't so gross, I'd almost feel bad for this dude. Why have you never connected?
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. It's nice you think I'm capable of such basic interaction with females. But I'm still in awe of her, really. I will think about it, though.
Oh, I guess whatever. Do you know anything about David's funeral?
I'm actually a classically trained pallbearer. There are a lot of health and safety considerations. Not everybody can do it. Well, properly at least. Occasionally I step in if the funeral director is short-shouldered. I do remember her face. She wasn't upset in the usual way. She seemed agitated. Her husband must have been a giant. The coffin was so heavy. I remember because aft port side sprained his ankle. That and he wasn't lifting correctly.
Oh, okay. I guess we're done with Bryce now. Ooh, these guys are getting just creepier and creepier as we keep going on. Alright, I'm going to leave it off right here. This has been part 5 of the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker, and apparently he is super infectious because they're all crazy. If you like this video, let me know. Hit the like button down below or subscribe to my channel, which would be awesome of you. You can follow me on Twitter at pcgamergirl or visit me online at pcgamergirl.com. And I will see you guys again later. Bye!